So guys, there's a very interesting way to use GPT-5 when it comes to starting up an automated side hustle. I haven't seen anyone on YouTube talking about this, so I thought I'll make a video today showing you the ins and outs of exactly how it works and how you could potentially use GPT-5 when it comes to helping you build up a work from home online business. Now, I do need to say that when it comes to this video and the steps that I'm going to show you, it shouldn't be taken as financial or business advice. Yes, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing and what other people are doing successfully, but it doesn't mean that you're also going to be successful. When it comes to building up a side hustle, there's always going to be hard work that's going to be required. So treat this video as a form of education. But now that we've got that disclaimer out of the way, I'm going to jump into the laptop and just give you an overview as to how all of this is going to work. So if I just jump onto Google, I'm going to type in a random search term that just came to my head, which is why do dog collars matter? So I'm just going to type this one in. Again, I know completely random, but stick with me because you're going to get how all of this works in a moment. So if I just click on search, as you can see, it's now come back with various different websites. Obviously, you guys already know how Google works, but this is the website that I want to show you at the top of the search results, where this article was published only 6 days ago, but yet it's already on the first page. If I just click into it and open the article up, right here you can see that it is a very simple Shopify store. I could tell this just by looking at it. And we can also see that it's a very simple article that could be written using a tool like GPT-5. But the interesting thing about articles just like this that I always say on this channel is that, number one, they didn't need to pay to get it ranked on Google. All they've done is use the right keywords, the right structure. And because of that, they're now able to put their website in front of thousands of different people that are now going to come across this website, read through this article, and there's now going to be links where they can click into all of their different products and decide to buy an item if they wanted to. And that's the thing. This site isn't just posting one article and leaving it as that. They're consistent when it comes to posting a brand new article multiple different times per week. And the reason why I believe this to be one of the best automated side hustles out there is because if I just click into the SimilarWeb Google Chrome extension tool and scroll down, we could see here that the bulk of their traffic is coming from search results. So again, this website didn't need to pay for these different articles to be published unless they've got some sort of blog writer. They're able to promote their products, round the clock to various different people that are going on to Google searching for search terms that relate to the items that they're selling. And finally, there's a way that GPT-5 can be used when it comes to setting up a system where brand new articles are going to be published every single day. And that's the main thing that I want to walk you through in today's video. So right here in front of me, I've got this store that I built for the purpose of showing you how I would set everything up from the very beginning. This is a pet store that I built using an AI store builder. If I just click on view your store, I've already gone through the stages to brand it around, my store name, custom logo. I've got all of these different products that was automatically added to the store. And the main item that I'm going to be using when it comes to driving traffic using the blog articles is going to be this wireless electric dog fence. The way that I was able to find this item was on AutoDS, and as you can see, I've already listed the product on my store, connected it to the supplier, and I'm going to be able to earn this profit that you can see on the screen every single time that an item is sold. And before I get into the blogging side of it, the reason why this side hustle is great is because once you've built the automation to publish the different blog articles that are going to go out every single day, the only thing that you may need to do from that point is promoting those blogs on social media if you wanted to. You don't have to, because of course people are going to be able to find them organically on Google. But if you're able to generate sales, if you follow everything accurately, from there AutoDS is going to make sure that the products are shipped out every single time. For example, once you do start generating sales and you're using AutoDS when it comes to fulfilling your orders, all you need to do is come over to the left hand side and click on orders, and it's going to be over here where you're going to see all the information for all of the different orders that are coming through. You can set up auto fulfillment. The tracking number is going to be sent automatically to your customer as well. So all in all, when it comes to the fulfillment side of things, you don't really need to stress too much as long as you're using AutoDS. So if you did want to try them out, I've got a link to a 30-day trial in my description down below, as well as a link to the completely free AI store builder. But sticking with the main theme of today's video, which is how exactly is GPT-5 going to help you with all of this, especially when it comes to the automation side of things? Well, if we just go over to to this tool over here called make.com, this is another free tool that anyone can access. It's used when it comes to connecting various different AI tools and platforms together. So if I just log into my account, this is basically what the process is going to look like when it comes to being able to automatically publish a blog article where you can set it up every day at a specific time. Now, it might look a little bit complicated, but I would say that it's actually quite simple, because all you need to do is get a Google Sheet. Make sure that you put the right information in that sheet. From there, you're going to sign up to ChatGPT, and this is where the article is going to be produced. From there, DALL-E 3, which is OpenAI's image generation tool, is going to produce the main image within the article. And because everything is connected, it's going to get automatically published to your Shopify store, because you're going to connect your Shopify store to your make.com account. So let's start off at the very beginning. With the Google Sheet, this is what a blank sheet is going to look like. All you need to do is put these 4 columns at the top: title, keyword, product name, and product link. And for each row within the sheet, that's going to be one individual blog article. So if you put 365, entries into this Google Sheet, you're going to have enough articles to go out every single day. So for one whole year, you're not even going to have to think about the articles that are going to be published, because everything is going to be pulled directly from the Google Sheet. So let me show you exactly what I'll do, right? So let's go back to my Shopify store, and what I'm going to do is come over to the left hand side, click on content, then click on blog post. As you can see, there's no blog post on the site at the moment. You do have the option of manually writing articles yourself, but of course that's going to be a little bit time consuming if you're someone that might be working a full-time job, part-time job, and you just want to kind of automate things using make.com as well as AutoDS. So if I wanted to, automate it, the first thing that I need to do is get the information that's going to go directly into the Google Sheet. And this is the prompt that I'm going to use. So if you want to gain access to it, I'm going to leave it in the description down below. And if you just wanted to sign up to a completely free course that took me 2 months to build, where I walk you through everything from building your store to setting up the automation and just dealing with all of the back end when it comes to being able to actually collect payments, I'm going to leave that free course in the description down below as well. But just to kind of give you some insight, I'm going to copy the prompt just like this. And then I'm going to head over to ChatGPT 5, and I'm just going to paste the prompt in there just like that. And again, I'm only going to ask for 50 blog article titles, because I don't want this video to be too long, and I'm only showing you this as an example. So I'm going to fill out all of this information, name of product, as well as the link of the product that I'm going to be promoting. So if we just go back over to the store that I was able to build, this is the item that I'm going to be promoting. The name of the product is this, so I'm just going to copy the entire title, head back over to GPT-5, paste it in there like this. Do the same thing over here. Then I need to get the URL of the specific product. So I'm just going to copy it like that in there like this, and then click on enter. And just like that, probably within 10 seconds or so, it's now come back with all of these different blog articles that are going to automatically be published. So if I just expand it out, take a look at them, okay, so far so good. I'm just going to download the entire table, and then literally all I need to do is just copy all of the data that's in this document, head back over to the Google Sheet, and just paste it in there just like this. So as you can see, I've got the 50 different articles, the SEO target keyword, as well as the product name and the direct link that's going to be placed within the article. So now that I've done that, if I just click on run once, just to make sure that it's working as it should. Okay, so we can see that the Google Sheet has been analyzed. Now we can see that GPT-5 is already writing out the article. The image is now being generated, and now the article is being published on Shopify. So that's now been done. And if I just go back over to my site, I'm just going to scroll up to the top, click on blogs, and right there, as we can see, the article has been published. So just like that, on my website, as you guys can see, there's a brand new blog article. It's got all the information, everything's been written out in the way that I want it to be done. And the best part about this, as I've said 1,000 times on this channel, is that articles like this are going to be able to sell the product for you, because right here we can see the direct link to the product, so that when someone clicks into it, it's going to take them directly to the product page, where they're now going to be able to add it to their cart and check out straight away if they wanted to. And when it comes to automating this entire sequence, I'm going to be able to do that by coming down over here into make.com, making sure that I schedule it. You know, if I want to do it every day, I can do that. If I want to schedule it specific day of the week, I can also do that. But of course, every day is better. I'm going to be able to set the time, click on save, and it's going to be able to automatically do it. So that's basically how this entire automation sequence works. You know, you're going to build the store using AI, make sure that you've dealt with the back end, got the right domain, set up your payment processors, so on and so forth. Use AutoDS when it comes to loading your store with proven winning products. From there, what you need to do is connect the website that you just built to a Google Search Console account, because Google is now going to be able to rank your website and all of its pages within the Google search results. From there, you now need to set up some sort of email capture form so that when people land on your website, you can collect their email. And then basically from that point, it's all going to come down to traffic, you know, using organic traffic methods like this, as well as some other ones, but this is definitely a great one to get started with as a complete beginner. And you're probably wondering, but Sam, what exactly goes into, you know, setting up these other modules that I can see on the screen right now? So let's take this blog article one. So as you can see right here, GPT-5 is responsible for producing the article, and this is the prompt that I'm using, you know, 1,000 word article, making sure that you get the title, the keyword, the product name, product link. I'm also asking ChatGPT to format everything in a specific way and make sure to promote the product as well. In this one, I'm using DAO E3 so that the image can be generated based on what the article is about. And of course, in this one, this is the information that is necessary when it comes to actually posting the article directly onto the Shopify store. And because I didn't want this video to be too long or too overwhelming, you know, I just wanted to give you the gist of how it works. Don't forget that if you wanted to enroll into that completely free course, you're going to find it in the description down below. I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time going through the fine details, step by step, click by click. This course has already helped out so many people. I've recently updated it. Took me about 2 months to do so, so be sure to check that out. If you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use one of the latest AI tools, which is Meta AI, when it comes to helping you with this side hustle. If you want to run paid ads using Facebook ads to your newly built Shopify store, you're going to be able to check that video out by clicking the link up there. Watch that straight after this, because that video has also helped out so many people, and I'm sure if you're able to watch it from A to Z without skipping, it can also help you out as well. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.